As soon as you wake, resist the urge to reach for your phone or give in to the distractions of the modern world. Instead, allow yourself a few moments of silence. This is your time to reconnect with your own thoughts, to set your intentions for the day, and to prepare your mind for the battles ahead. Meditation, journaling, or simple reflection are all powerful tools that can help you center your thoughts. This is not a time for idle dreaming. It is a time for clear and deliberate focus. After your moments of quiet reflection, move quickly into action. Physical movement is the perfect way to signal to your body that the day has begun. It doesn't matter whether you go for a run, perform a few stretches, or engage in a full workout. What matters is that you move. Exercise is not just for your body, it is for your mind as well. It builds resilience, awakens your energy, and enhances your focus. A body that is strong and alert is the perfect vessel for a mind that is sharp and clear. If you approach the morning with energy, your momentum will carry you forward throughout the day. As you progress through your morning routine, don't simply go through the motions. Every task, no matter how small, should be executed with intention. Whether you are making your bed, preparing breakfast, or brushing your teeth, do it with the understanding that each action is an investment in your personal strength. Even the smallest details matter. The act of taking control of the little things in the morning reinforces your sense of discipline and control, creating a foundation for the larger tasks that will follow. In addition to physical movement, nourish your mind with knowledge. Read a few pages of a book, engage in a moment of reflection, or listen to a podcast that challenges your thinking. A mind that is fed with new ideas early in the day is a mind that will continue to seek growth throughout the day. By introducing new concepts or ideas into your routine, you build the mental agility necessary to face the challenges ahead. The morning is your proving ground. It is the time when you decide whether you will rise to the occasion or let the world dictate your actions. The individual who masters the morning demonstrates to themselves that they are in control. They shape their own fate, and with every step they take, they send a message to the universe that they are prepared, resilient, and unstoppable. Every minute of the morning counts. The difference between success and failure often hinges on how you use the first moments of your day. But if you approach the morning with purpose, clarity, and action, you lay the groundwork for a powerful and productive day. In the same way that a soldier prepares for battle with meticulous attention to detail, so too must you prepare for the challenges of the day ahead. When the morning is owned, the day follows with the same force. The discipline you build in the early hours ripples throughout the rest of your life. To conquer a discipline is to choose one path and walk it relentlessly, day after day, without deviation or hesitation. It is not enough to dabble in many things, to start projects and leave them unfinished, or to give in to the temptation of novelty every time a new interest arises. The power of mastery lies in single-mindedness, in the ability to pick one discipline and dominate it with unwavering commitment. A disciplined approach to any area of life ensures that you are constantly improving, refining your abilities, and becoming more skilled. It is far too easy to get distracted by the allure of new ventures, to chase every opportunity that presents itself. But this scattered approach is a sure way to ensure mediocrity in all areas of life. True greatness comes when you focus your energy on one pursuit and pour your every effort into it. The importance of conquering a discipline is not in the external rewards it brings, but in the internal transformation it creates. Through discipline, you cultivate self-mastery, resilience, and a mindset that thrives on progress. Each day that you wake up and dedicate yourself to your discipline, you build a fortress around your success. You prove to yourself that you are not someone who follows whims, but someone who follows through with purpose. The first step in conquering a discipline is to select the right one. You must choose a path that not only excites you, but challenges you, one that will push you beyond your current limits. The right discipline is something that requires continuous effort, something that will always demand more from you. When it might be learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, building a business, or improving your physical health. Whatever it is, it should be a pursuit that requires daily action and attention. Once you have chosen your discipline, there is no room for hesitation. The temptation to jump from one interest to another will always be there, but you must resist it. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by the fleeting excitement of new opportunities. Focus your energy on the path you have chosen and understand that consistency is the key to growth. Dedicate time to your discipline every single day, regardless of circumstances. This is where true discipline manifests. There will be days when you feel tired, when motivation is low, when the path seems steep and the rewards distant. On these days, it is more important than ever to stay the course. It is during these moments of discomfort and resistance that you build the most strength. The real growth happens when you push through the days when you don't feel like it, when you make the choice to keep going despite the challenges. As you continue on your path, you will begin to notice progress. Small improvements will add up over time, and your discipline will become a part of who you are. You will find that your skills improve in ways you hadn't anticipated, that you begin to operate at a higher level in other areas of your life as well. The mastery you develop in one discipline will bleed over into all aspects of your existence, bringing clarity, focus, and precision to everything you do. However, conquering a discipline is not just about skills and abilities. It is about mindset. The individual who conquers a discipline is one who understands that greatness is built in increments through the small daily actions that accumulate over time. They do not wait for inspiration to strike. They create it through their commitment and their consistent effort. 8. They know that mastery is a journey, not a destination. As you walk this path, remind yourself constantly of the power of discipline. It is the force that will propel you forward when the world around you falters. It will keep you grounded when chaos threatens to pull you off course. And it will ensure that no matter what challenges arise, you are prepared to withstand resilience and unwavering focus. To conquer a discipline is to choose to rise above the noise of distractions and carve your own path with intent. It is the choice to refuse to be average, to commit yourself fully to becoming exceptional. The road may not always be easy, but it will be worth every step, for the rewards of mastery are great, and they will follow you throughout your life. To evaluate with ruthless clarity is to confront your actions, your progress, and your failures without mercy or excuses. This is not a process of self-justification or self-pity, but one of honest, unflinching analysis. It requires the ability to look at yourself in the mirror without the filter of emotions or the comfort of denial, and assess where you are, where you've been, and where you must go. This evaluation cannot be superficial. It cannot be a casual glance at your day or a quick recap of what you did. It must be deep and thorough, asking hard questions about your choices and actions. What did you accomplish? What didn't you accomplish? What obstacles stood in your way? And were they external or internal? What excuses did you make and how valid were they? Did you truly give your best effort or did you take shortcuts? Were you consistent or did you let distractions derail you? Ruthless clarity means removing the fog of comfort and confronting the uncomfortable truths about yourself. It means understanding that not everything you do will lead to success, and that failure is not a sign of weakness, but a signal to learn and improve. It means holding yourself accountable, not to the standards of others, but to your own expectations. You must be willing to dissect your actions, habits, and mindset, and strip away the layers of falsehoods and justifications that cloud your judgment. One of the most important aspects of ruthless clarity is the ability to identify patterns. If you continue to encounter the same failures or obstacles, you must ask yourself why. Are you repeating the same mistakes over and over? Are there habits or behaviors that keep holding you back? Are you neglecting important areas of your life that need attention? Clarity means recognizing these patterns and taking responsibility for them. It is not about blaming others, the world, or circumstances. It is about recognizing where you have the power to change and improve. Equally important is recognizing your successes. Ruthless clarity does not ignore your victories, however small they may be. It requires acknowledging the progress you have made and understanding why you succeeded. What did you do right? What choices or actions led to your success? By analyzing both your failures and your successes, you can uncover valuable insights that guide you toward further growth. This process of evaluation should be done regularly, preferably at the end of each day or week. Take the time to sit down, reflect, and assess your actions with brutal honesty. This is not a time for excuses or self-indulgence. It is a time for self-discipline and growth. If you can look at your life through the lens of ruthless clarity, you will see where you are falling short and where you are excelling. You will identify areas for improvement and begin to correct the course. One of the most powerful aspects of ruthless clarity is its ability to strip away the illusion of progress. Too often, people go through life convinced that they are making progress when, in reality, they are stuck in the same place. They tell themselves that they are busy, that they are doing their best, but they fail to truly evaluate whether their actions are aligned with their goals. Ruthless clarity forces you to see if your efforts are truly moving you forward, or if they are simply keeping you occupied. But evaluation is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process. You must be willing to reassess your goals, your methods, and your mindset as you grow and evolve. What worked yesterday may not work today, and what you thought was important may lose its significance as you progress. As you learn, your perspective shifts, and with ruthless clarity, you can adjust your course accordingly. In the end, ruthless clarity is about making a commitment to truth and growth. It is about refusing to settle for mediocrity or complacency and instead striving for continual improvement. The path to success is never a straight line. It is full of missteps, mistakes, and misjudgments. But through honest, unrelenting evaluation, you can correct your course and ensure that you are always moving toward your goals with purpose and determination. To choose your circle wisely is to understand that the people you surround yourself with have a profound influence on your life, your success, and your mindset. It is not enough to simply be around others. What matters is who you choose to spend your time with, because your circle either fuels your growth or drags you down. You must be deliberate in your selection, for the company you keep has the power to shape your destiny. The first principle of choosing your circle wisely is understanding that not all company is equal. Some people are like fire. They ignite your passion, challenge your thinking, and encourage you to reach higher. Others are like water. They are comfortable, soothing, and easy to be around, but they lack the spark that drives you forward. The danger of surrounding yourself with only comfortable, agreeable people is that you risk becoming complacent. If you are surrounded by those who never challenge you, you are not being pushed to grow. Growth requires friction, resistance, and challenge, things that are uncomfortable but necessary. These are the individuals who drain your energy, diminish your confidence, and sabotage your potential. They criticize rather than encourage. They gossip rather than support. And they seek to bring you down rather than lift you up. These people may appear in many forms, friends, colleagues, acquaintances, but their effect is the same. They hold you back. It is crucial to recognize these individuals and have the strength to distance yourself from them. A toxic person can derail your dreams, slow your progress, and infect your mindset with negativity. Choosing your circle wisely also means seeking out people who are more accomplished than you, people who have been where you want to go and who can show you the path. These individuals will provide mentorship, advice, and perspectives that you may not have considered. They will elevate your thinking and push you to step outside your comfort zone. When you surround yourself with those who have walked the road you are attempting to travel, you gain insights, knowledge, and a network of opportunities that would otherwise be unavailable. They serve as both guides and reminders of what is possible if you commit yourself fully. Equally important is finding people who share your values, work ethic, and ambition. Your circle should be made up of individuals who are also committed to growth, to excellence, and to achieving their goals. When everyone around you is striving to be better, it raises the collective standard and pushes you all toward greater heights. This sense of shared purpose fosters a culture of success that is contagious. When you are surrounded by people who are as motivated as you are, it becomes much easier to stay focused and driven. But there is also strength in diversity. A wise circle is not just made up of individuals who share your goals. It is also made up of people with different perspectives and backgrounds. A diverse group challenges your assumptions, broadens your viewpoint, and encourages creative problem solving. These individuals may not always agree with you, and they may push you to question your thinking, but that is exactly what will make you stronger. The best ideas often come from the clash of differing opinions, and a diverse circle encourages innovation and critical thinking. The people you surround yourself with should also be individuals who hold you accountable. A circle that is truly supportive is one that will not allow you to slide into mediocrity or complacency. They will challenge you when you are not giving your best, and they will hold you to the highest standards. True friends and allies do not enable laziness or procrastination. They push you to be better, to work harder, and to strive for more. Accountability is one of the greatest gifts you can receive, for it ensures that you stay focused on your goals and that you are constantly growing. Finally, your circle should consist of people who celebrate your successes as much as they challenge your failures. Success is sweeter when shared with those who genuinely care about your well-being and growth. A supportive circle rejoices in your victories, no matter how small, and provides the encouragement you need to keep pushing forward. These individuals remind you that you are not alone in your journey and that there is power in shared success. Choosing your circle wisely is not about isolating yourself from the world or creating a bubble of people who only think like you. It is about curating a group of individuals who inspire you, challenge you, support you, and hold you accountable. A powerful circle will elevate your standards, sharpen your focus, and propel you towards success. And when you find yourself surrounded by the right people, to train your body is to understand that the foundation of your success lies not only in your mind, but also in the strength and energy of your physical self. The body is the vessel that carries you through life. And if it is weak, tired, or unprepared, you will find yourself limited in what you can accomplish. The power to endure, to push past obstacles, and to maintain focus in the face of challenges comes from a body that is trained, conditioned, and in tune with your ambitions. Your body is more than just a tool. Every day, your body works tirelessly to support you, to provide the strength you need to meet life's demands. But in order for your body to operate at its highest capacity, it requires constant maintenance, care, and intentional development. Physical training is not just for athletes or those seeking to build muscle. It is for anyone who wants to perform at their best, to have the energy and resilience to face whatever comes their way. The body then shaped will serve you in ways that a body that is neglected cannot. It will carry you through difficult days, improve your mental clarity, and enhance your overall well-being. Training your body goes beyond traditional workouts. It involves adopting a lifestyle of physical discipline, making exercise a non-negotiable part of your day. It means setting aside time each day to move, to strengthen your muscles, to improve your cardiovascular health, and to build flexibility and endurance. Every form of movement, whether running, lifting weights, practicing yoga, or engaging in sports, adds to your physical power. But it's not just about the type of exercise. It's about consistency. The person who dedicates themselves to daily movement, no matter how small, will always outperform the person who occasionally works out when they feel motivated. Consistency in training is what creates lasting results and builds the physical resilience necessary to take on the world. The act of training your body also teaches you valuable lessons about mental toughness and discipline. The human body is often capable of much more than we give it credit for, but the mind is the gatekeeper. When fatigue sets in, to slow down when discomfort arises, and to give up when the going gets tough. Through regular physical training, you learn to override these mental barriers. You learn to push through when your body protests, to endure when your mind wants to quit, and to maintain focus in the face of discomfort. This mental fortitude is transferable to every area of your life. The discipline and resilience you build through physical training directly impact your ability to persevere through challenges in your personal, professional, and emotional life. Training your body is also a way of honoring yourself. It is an act of self-respect and self-care that says you are worth the effort, that you deserve to be in the best shape possible, and that you are committed to living a life full of energy, vitality, and purpose. It is easy to neglect your body, to let excuses pile up, and to let your health deteriorate in the face of a busy life. But neglecting your physical well-being is a form of self-sabotage. The body that is not cared for will not perform at its best, and as a result, you will not perform at your best. Training your body is not just about improving your physical appearance. It is about ensuring that your body can keep up with your ambitions, that it can support the work and effort required to achieve your dreams. Equally important to physical training is proper rest and recovery. The body does not grow stronger in the gym. It grows stronger during the recovery phase. Sleep, rest days, and mindful recovery practices are just as critical as the workout itself. Overtraining without adequate recovery can lead to injury and burnout. Your body needs time to repair, rebuild, and grow. The balance between effort and recovery is essential to maintaining long-term physical and mental health. Physical health is also closely tied to mental health. When you train your body, you release endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that elevate your mood and reduce stress. Regular exercise helps to alleviate anxiety, improve focus, and boost cognitive function. It sharpens your mind, clears your thoughts, and prepares you for the challenges ahead. When your body is in peak condition, your mind will follow suit, becoming more alert, more focused, and more resilient to stress. Finally, training your body is a declaration of commitment. It is a commitment to yourself, to your future, and to the life you are striving to create. It is a daily investment in your most valuable asset, you. When you make the decision to train your body consistently, to treat it with care, and to push it to new heights, you are not just improving your physical capabilities. You are preparing yourself to take on the world. The body that is strong is a reflection of a mind that is strong, and the two together are an unstoppable force. Never beg for time. Take it. Time is one of the most valuable resources we possess, and it waits for no one. It does not extend itself when you are behind, nor does it pause when you need a moment to catch up. It is relentless in its progression, and yet most people live as if they have an infinite supply of it. They squander time, distracted by trivialities, and then lament when it seems to slip away faster than they can keep up. If you want to achieve greatness, you must stop begging for more time and start seizing it. You must take time with the same determination and purpose that you pursue any other resource. The idea of taking time is about mastering how you use the time you have. You cannot control how much time you are given, but you can control what you do with it. The individual who is able to take time is the one who does not waste it on things that do not serve their purpose. They recognize that every moment is precious and that how they spend their time will determine the course of their success. This is why focus is paramount. Distractions, interruptions, and the constant pull of modern life can rob you of the time you need to accomplish what truly matters. When you take control of your time, you guard it fiercely, and you prioritize the... To take time is also to understand that it is not a limited, diminishing resource. There is always time available to those who are organized and intentional in how they spend. People often say they don't have time, but in truth, they have not made time. Time is taken by committing yourself to what is necessary, by saying no to things that do not contribute to your goals, and by structuring your day in a way that maximizes your productivity and focus. It is about being ruthless in your time management and resisting the urge to fill your schedule with the noise of the world. Every moment is a choice. You can either spend it reacting to what happens around you, or you can act with purpose, carving out time for the things that align with your vision. This means actively scheduling time for your priorities, whether it's work, learning, physical health, or personal growth, and protecting that time fiercely. It is not enough to simply hope for time to complete your task. You must make the time to do them. Taking time is also about creating systems that work in your favor. Efficiency and planning are the tools that allow you to make the most of the time you have. A person who takes time is one who is deliberate in their actions, who has a clear structure to their day and follows it without hesitation. The more efficient you become in your daily actions, the more time you free up to devote to what really matters. This requires discipline and foresight, understanding where your time goes and making adjustments to optimize it. Another aspect of taking time is resisting the temptation to rush. In a world that glorifies speed and productivity, it can be easy to fall into the trap of constantly moving, constantly doing. But true success does not come from rushing through tasks. It comes from being fully present in each moment, dedicating the right amount of time and effort to each task, and executing it with excellence. Rushing through your work often leads to mistakes and inefficiencies. By taking the necessary time to do things correctly the first time, you save time in the long run. Moreover, taking time involves learning how to rest and recharge. Many people make the mistake of thinking that they must always be working. that every second must be spent in pursuit of their goals. This constant grind may lead to burnout, reduced creativity, and diminishing returns on effort. To truly take time, you must also allocate time for rest and reflection. It is in these moments of pause that the mind and body regenerate and clarity emerges. Taking time is also about not allowing external circumstances to dictate how you use it. The world will always demand more from you, whether it's work, family obligations, or social commitments. But the individual who takes time understands that they are the master of their own schedule. They do not allow others to dictate their priorities, nor do they allow their time to be consumed by activities that do not align with their values or goals. In essence, to take time is to take ownership of your life. It is to be the architect of your own schedule, the commander of your own destiny. It is to stop waiting for the right moment or for time to slow down, and instead make the most of every second. Time is a tool. Use it with purpose, plan with precision, and execute with intention. When you take time, you take control of your life. And when you control your time, you control your future.